Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back. We're doing a best of 3 Kaldheim draft. Pretty easy mythic pickup here. Battle Mammoth, a great card. 4 mana. You can cast it for its foretell cost for a 6/5 trampler with upside. Pretty amazing. We'll definitely first pick that. Other notable first picks in here: Doomscar Titan, uh, Fearless Liberator's playable. I like the Elder Hall. I like the Champion, the Bergstrider. I like Jarl a lot. I think the Pup is playable for hyper aggro. Struggle for Skimfar is good. The Woodland Chasm is actually a good dual land because both black and green are heavy snow spell colors. But let's take the Battle Mammoth and see if we can continue down the green path. Well, that's kind of cool. We can get a Psycha now. I mean, it's a fine card regardless, just the fact that it's a 3-mana 1/4 vigilance that can also ramp and fix any color. I don't know how easily you can cast the Prismatic Bridge, but it seems like a fine follow-up pick here. Lets us continue down a Battle Mammoth plan. So I'm okay with it. I don't think his Psyche is amazing, but certainly fine. Ramp, Fixer, 1/4 vigilance, body is not bad. Decent blocker. Okay. What else is in here? I like the Raven. Vicious Return, Invasion are totally playable. Gold cards. Bound and Gold playable. Squash playable. Perhaps good in the right deck. Not much else in here. We'll take the Mythic. Maybe we'll play Mythic deck here. Okay. So, choice now. Mammoth Growth. Mentor. Both of which are fine. Could take Poison the Cup. It's very good black removal. Technically splashable with the foretell cost as well. Yeah, we could take Poison the Cup. Otherwise, there's Woodland Chasm to start getting some snow. Although if I'm taking Woodland Chasm, I feel like I might as well take Poison the Cup. Just because this is the kind of card that you would want to play if you were in green-black anyway. So Frost Augur in here, which I like. Firewalker I like. We'll take Poison the Cup. Good card. If we don't end up in black, it's okay. Great Hall is a good card, but it's a little ambitious based on what we have. Okay, so now in green we have Jaspera Sentinel and Snakeskin Veil. So we're getting set up to maybe be able to play multicolor. Rally the ranks in here. We don't have any creature type consistency yet. And we're not likely to find more elephants or gods. So that one seems tough. Way Down is playable. I don't particularly like it. Usually not excited by it. Probably could take Ice Tunnel and be happy. This, like the Woodland Chasm, the nice upside of this is both blue and black are heavy snow colors. So we can take it over Veil and Jaspera Sentinel, and we're not giving up much for it. Battershield Warrior is actually a fine card, but we'll take the Ice Tunnel. To me, that makes sense. Okay, so now in green, Elderleaf Mentor, Broken Wings. Kind of fine taking Finn here. It actually has very good synergy with Psycha. 2-mana 1/3 Death Touch Vigilance that can ramp you. Really good with a Psycha, so I really like Finn anyway. It's a great early protection spell. We're not giving up a snowland for it. There is Skimfar Shadow Sage to consider. The interesting thing about Skimfar Shadow Sage is if we do end up green-black, those are the elf colors, and that's where Shadow Sage really shines, but I think I'd rather just have Finn. It's tough to take a 4-drop synergy card over just a solid 2-drop legend. So we'll take Finn and be happy about it. Could just end up playing Golgari good stuff. We might not even end up Golgari. We'll see. Like now we could take Arctic Treeline and get yet another snowland, not give up much for it, not really commit to anything. I like Raven Wings, but we'll take Treeline. We're starting to get into territory where we can splash things. I like that. Okay, choices now. Nothing in green. There's Bound in Gold, which technically we could splash off his Psycha and Arctic Treeline. It's okay. Could take the Pick. I do like Pick in general. It also lets you fix I don't know if we play the good stuff deck, you usually can play more expensive things. I guess these lands also let us play Prismatic Bridge, although I don't know how good Prismatic Bridge is. It's okay. It's kind of cool. You get free spells every turn, but I don't know how easily we can cast it. I guess pick could help with that. Maybe I just take pick because I'm not giving up much for it. I'm giving up a Jarl, but we might not even end up black. Not much here that we're looking for. Could take Raise the Draugr. We don't really have any sort of creature consistency to bring back yet, but I don't need a King Harald's Revenge, and Raise the Draugr seems like the next best card in here. Outside of like sideboard smash success. We can take the Jarl now. It's the best card remaining here, I would say. Next to maybe Goldmaw Champion. Okay. Still don't have any sort of creature consistency whatsoever, but Jarl is a good card. So you take Village Rites, there's Dread Rider and Duskwielder. I mean, there's black cards. None of them are hyper exciting. I guess we can take Village Rites. It's at least a good sideboard card because I don't think we're going to end up playing either of those cards. Can take the Great Hall. It seems unlikely we'd be able to make it work, but otherwise we're taking like Mammoth Growth, which is fine, but I'm not sure it's what we want. Great Hall is going to be pretty tough to make work, but it's possible. We'll consider it. It's kind of a free card. We can take Way Down. We're getting black stuff, so I guess that's good. There was a late Battershield Warrior. It looks like white is open. Maybe black-white ultimately is the direction we're going to need to go. Take like a God's Hell Guardian here. Take a Dogged Pursuit. So I think we successfully cut black. We have 3 really solid green cards, but we'll see about the likelihood of it panning out. We got to figure that out. And a last pick, Longboat, that I don't need. Okay, well, Old Growth Troll is a good green card. Not much to say about it. Be nice to wheel like a Jaspera Sentinel. Jaspera Sentinel also good with the Prismatic Bridge. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, we can take Old Growth Troll. I do think this card is good. Maybe we just end up playing Gruul Good Stuff. Kind of okay with that. Gruul Good Stuff has played pretty well for me. And getting another rare here is pretty appealing, especially one as good as Old Growth Troll. Just get a lot of value out of this, especially at 3 mana. And it's got Trample. Yeah, we'll take it. Well, Rise of the Dreadmarn. Cool card. I don't know how easily we're going to make it work. Like, basically, if 2 things die for 1 mana, you could technically get 2 2/2s. It's okay. It's a little bit difficult to make work consistently, I think. But otherwise, I'm taking like a Snow Forest. I could take the Priest, but at that point, I'd rather take the Snow Forest. It's also Valkyrie. I'll probably take the Snow Forest. Still have a chance to end up with some snow value stuff. Maybe we get the Priest back, which I might consider. Just gonna take another pick. There's a Berserker. I think it's an easy pack mate, though. At least we're seeing the green stuff we want now. Yeah. I'm thinking rock good stuff is the direction we're going to do. I'm happy enough with that anyway. Could take the Lindworm here. Could take the Arctic Tree Line. Probably take the Lindworm. We actually don't have any big finishers other than the Mammoth right now, so I'm comfortable with that. And we have Ramp, too. We might get that Jaspera Sentinel on the wheel. So let's take Lindworm. Could splash Reflections, but we don't have any sort of creature type consistency. We're basically, yeah, when you're playing good stuff deck, you accept that. So I can take Wither Crown here. I actually think it's a fine pick for this type of deck. It just offers you, because we don't have enough early plays, it's just a removal spell that you can totally play and not be upset with in a deck like this. This is a bit of a miss. We'll take the Broken Wings for sideboard. Because I don't think I'm splashing Trickster's God's Heist. I don't really have anything to trade. We're also creature light at the moment. I have to consider that. We can take a second way down, or we can take the Skull Raid. We don't have enough creatures to really support a ton of way downs. I guess we'll take a Skull Raid. It's a fine card. I don't love it for a deck like this, but could splash Narfi. We've got Ice Tunnel. We have a Psycha. And there's nothing else in this pack, so we'll take it. We are going to be hard-pressed to get enough snow to actually bring Narfi back, and it doesn't actually pump, like, basically anything in our deck, so I don't know if it's going to pan out, but right now we're just kind of on the hunt for... We have a lot of good stuff. We just need more good stuff for this deck to be able to come together. We've also kind of, you know, taken some snow over things to make a sub-snow plan work, but the snow plan really doesn't seem to be coming together for us. So I might just straight up prioritize like Lindworms and Jaspera Sentinels and just ramping out value stuff. I don't really feel like playing Infernal Pet's going to pan out too well. Guess we can take Trickster's God's Ice, but I don't think that's going to pan out well too. Our creature count's low. Our creature count is low, so you can consider Infernal Pet, but I just don't think it's jibing with our plan here. I guess I'll take Scorn Effigy. I don't really want to play that either. Yeah, this deck needs some help. I think Pack 3 is going to have to do some work for us here. We have good cards that work well for specific plans. The problem is just not the plan that we're doing. Kolvari. Well, Kolvari is actually a pretty good open because we already have Finn and a Psycha, which is kind of cool. And I guess Narfi too. So technically we have legends to find. Do we have zombies in here? Couple, not many. I'm on board with Kolvari here. I mean, we can actually get 3 legends, so it's possible. It also finds stuff for us. Not giving up much for it. I think Raise the Draugr is unlikely to work, although we do have a couple gods we could find now. Oh, well, that's a cool open. Or pass. I mean, we have some strong cards in here. That's cool. I mean, easily take this card. Awesome 6-drop. We have 0 snow incentive in here, so... Well, I guess that's not true. Narfi is snow incentive, but I don't know if Narfi is worth splashing. It just seems really difficult to make work. I can take the Draugr's Helm here. It's a fine card. It's a value card. We are pretty light on cheap things this deck is doing, however, which is something I have to consider. Because I don't think we're doing Raise the Draugr. And I don't think that we're doing Narfi. Draugr's Helm just gives you a value equipment that you can reattach to things. Death Knell Berserker is good with the pick, and we kind of need some more cheap stuff, but we don't have anything besides the pick to really help the Berserker, which I don't love. I think I'm going to go Helm. It's a little bit expensive. All right, Reaper is a great card. Excellent pickup for us. Definitely fits in with the theme of this good stuff deck. So, happy to get that. This might just be a deck where we end up playing like Scorn Effigy and accepting that. Sigrid, it's pretty cool. Wish we could make that work. There's Rune, which I guess technically we can stick on a pick, but not worth it. We need some more creatures. Probably take the Horizon Seeker. Totally seems fine. Totally playable, and it fixes our mana. Yeah, we're color intensive too, so cool with that. So I guess we could technically take the Priest, and it's an early blocker that also can randomly kill things sometimes. It's honestly not very good for us, but we don't have much early game, and we've got a lot of late game, so I guess we take it. Unless I want to splash Iron Verdict. I mean, technically we've got... probably not worth it. Could take the Snow Swamp, or we can take the Vandal. I really like Vandal. And we need some more creatures. If I take the Snowland here, our Priest gets better, but that's like our only real... I guess Narvi too. I could still splash Narvi. Just don't know if it's worth it or not. I'm going to take the Snow Swamp. It's a little more ambitious, but... And I do like Masked Vandal. Guess we can take Sinkhole here, or we can take the Raven Wings. I'm going to take the Sinkhole. Alright, got the Berserker. Taking it. Totally playable if we need it. Guess we'll take an Arachniform. We don't really need. Kennelmaster versus Recruiter. I could see Recruiter actually being playable in here, believe it or not, just as an extra creature that can bring back our bomb creatures. It's possible. We already have a couple Skull Raids we're probably not playing, so... Maybe, though. We'll see. Another way down, maybe. Guess this counts as a creature, too. Yeah, we have a couple pieces of equipment, so the Berserker's probably playable as a bear most of the time. Could splash Iron Verdict now, if we wanted. Because we have a Pick, a Psycha, Snowfield Sinkhole, and Arctic Treeline. Yeah, we could splash Verdict if we wanted. This is probably a good deck for Verdict. Just because I think it's fine in here. Cut lands for now. I think we're actually just straight up close to a deck. You know me. I like 18 landers, so I'll probably cut the Skull Raids just because I think we're creature light. Yeah, we're at 15 exactly. So I guess we're at 16, so that makes me feel more comfortable cutting our worst creature, which is probably the Scorn Effigy. I don't know about rocking the Village Rites either, so we could bring in the Narfi, possibly. Narfi in here is a legend, so it works with Kolvari. We can also find it with Kolvari. Technically, we ended up with 4 Snowlands, which is... Oh, 5 Snowlands. Okay. Well, 5 technically makes it so Priest is pretty good and Narfi can come back. So, I'm kind of okay with this. Do I want to splash Verdict? I mean, we totally can. We have the Pick. We have Sinkhole, Treeline, a Psycha, Seeker if I wanted to run a basic Plains. I don't know if I want to for a Verdict. I could see the argument for maybe running a basic Island for Narfi, because I feel like we probably should run Narfi, but only because it's good enough with Kolvari. I like this deck, actually. I think this deck has good potential. I think we're going to ditch the Village Rites. It's probably a better sideboard card. 5, 12, so that would be 18 lands. Yeah, I'm not opposed to this. I don't know how ambitious an Iron Verdict splash is. And Old Growth Troll seems kind of ambitious too, but we really don't have to dilute the mana base very much. The question is, do I want to run lands for Seeker to find? And I'm just not sure about that. I don't know if we want to, because we're color intensive. We have triple green, we have a lot of double green and double black stuff. We're primarily green, but we have a lot of early black. Makes me wonder if maybe it's possible the Iron Verdict is not worth the splash, but then that also makes the Arctic Treeline and Snowfield Sinkhole a lot less exciting. They basically just help Narfi and Priest. Running an Island and a Plains could definitely make this mana base suffer. Like if I do one of these and I do one of these. We have space for 11 lands. So we could have 8 plus, we could have 8. That's actually not bad. Basically 8 green, 8 black, 3 white, 2 blue. It's not bad. It's not bad. We have more black than green, but we need double green. Playing Old Growth Troll would be a bit more challenging, but we have the pick. We have a Psycha. Color-wise, we're basically just missing red, right? Because we have white, green, black, blue. So technically, a Psycha could still be able to be cast as Prismatic Bridge. Is that right? Maybe it's not. No, off of a pick. Basically, we would have to use a pick to be able to cast Prismatic Bridge, but it is possible. How many legends did we get? We actually got a good amount. We have Finn, Psycha, Kolvori, Narfi. I thought there was one more, but maybe I'm wrong. I guess that's it. It's a cool deck. It's a cool deck. It's a little ambitious, but it's got some big upside. All right, you know what? I'm satisfied. I think we'll try it like this. Removal, we're actually looking decent too. 2 way downs. Priest, technically. Withercrown, that's 4. Verdict, 5. Poison the Cup, 6. 6 pretty solid removal spells. I guess I don't consider way down super solid, but acceptably solid. Okay. I guess we'll run it like this. It's kind of a cool deck. All right. We'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. All right, round 1, we'll play first. So we have... Yeah, this looks fine. I mean, we have our 2 splash cards in here, which is a little bit awkward, but we do have a Berserker and a way down potentially here, so it's acceptable. Lands I will also accept. I think a pick would be a good draw. Ooh, it's also a good draw. So we'll go Ice Tunnel. Attack for 2. A little bit laggy right now. The last arena update kind of wrecked the game a little bit. In terms of everything being smooth. All right, well, there's our white splash, too. That's nice. Do I want to play the Draugr Recruiter here, though? I think I do, actually. They can, like, struggle for Skimfar, our Recruiter. But... Ooh, Raider's Carve, huh? Let's see. I think I'll just attack with the Berserker. If they activate the Carve, I'll Jarl it. Surprised they took that. So I can Jarl here, block the Packmate. Then I can Recruiter it back. Or I can Weigh Down. I can also play Narfi, because I have 2 zombies, so I can get in for 10. And if I draw a land, I can Iron Verdict. I probably take 7 here. Alright, we don't have the 3rd green, but we'll do the Narfi. And I'll get in for 10. So we have Iron Verdict to kill tapped creatures. We have Weigh Down if I'm willing to lose Narfi. I don't know if I'm thrilled about that, but I'm willing to maybe do it. If I have to. If I draw a snow land, I can actually bring Narfi back, too. This makes it so enchanted creatures, too. Okay. I'm wondering what they're attacking with. Just the carve probably makes sense. Okay. So I can't actually kill 2 of their creatures here. I'm at 9. And I can't get back Narfi. So I might have to do Weigh Down. And probably Verdict Coal. So let's see. I actually have enough mana to Verdict Coal. I can Weigh Down the Packmate, but then I can't bring back Narfi. So it probably makes sense to just attack with everything. Yeah. We'll attack with everything. We'll use Recruiter to boast back Narfi. Go to 3. And then we'll Weigh Down Packmate. Getting rid of the Berserker. So then I can Narfi, have a 4/4 Recruiter. Or I can get back a Jarl with the Recruiter if I really want. So they discarded a Forest. Oh, you have Battle Mammoth too, huh? It's pretty good. I would have probably given haste to the... Well, they want to be able to block. Maybe that does make sense. Then we... I see. And they get to draw a card too. So yeah, I guess I can poison the cup on the mammoth, but if they activate Raider's Carve in response, I can't attack. But guess we just force them to do that. By the same token, I actually want to scry, so I guess we'll wait. I'm just going to assume they see it. Okay, Raven Wings. Maybe they'll try to equip the cavalry and activate the carve and attack with both. That wouldn't be bad for us. That'd be pretty good, actually. Yeah. All right. So we'll poison the cup on the mammoth. They get to draw. But we get to scry. Wither Crown. The forest would let us play the Old Growth Troll. So I'm probably okay with that. But I guess, I mean, neither are really good enough to currently deal with this situation, are they? I think I get rid of both, actually. Because I can cast Narfi, and I'm probably looking for an actual... a better removal spell here. I guess if they have the pump, we're done. Alright, that's fine. We'll go to game 2. I certainly wasn't going to block there, so that's totally fine. So we have Broken Wings for... Raven Wings. Skull Raid. I mean, we have sideboard options here. I don't know if I need any of them necessarily. Broken Wings basically deals with Raider's Carve, Raven Wings, Rune of Speed, which is not a great target. They probably have more in there if they're playing Cole, though. Especially Cole on the splash. Yeah, Broken Wings probably is a safe pick. Could do it over Iron Verdict and ditch the splash option, but it's nice Iron Verdict deals with their scarier card in Battle Mammoth. And it technically deals with Raider's Carve too. Iron Verdict might still be better than Broken Wings. More situational and on the splash, but I'm playing the splash options without hurting the deck too much, I think. Could take out a way down for it. How much do I like way down in here? Well, deals with quite a few important things, I would say. We only saw the one targeted removal, so I don't know about Village Rites yet. We might just run it back. Play first. Yeah, I mean, this is a fine hand. It's got really powerful things in it, and we can cast Poison the Cup on whatever at some point in order to scry and find more lands if we're, if we're getting land starved here. So I probably foretell Poison the Cup first, just because I would kill whatever if I was missing lands, I would definitely kill whatever in order to draw them. I might even upkeep it. Well, looks like I don't get that luxury. Well, thankfully we drew the land, which is good news for us. So, oh, main phase, yep. Do this and Battle Mammoth, because now we're just green land away. Oh, we got the 4th land, so we'll do the Mammoth. Turn 4, 6/5 Trampler with upside is pretty sweet. Recruiter is also sweet. I think we'll just attack for 6 and play the Recruiter. And the beauty of the Recruiter is it can get back the Mammoth, albeit at a expensive cost. But I've also got Poison the Cup and Pick, so I could like draw land, do a lot of spicy things here. It's a surprising attack. Alright, we got our 5th land, which is cool. So we'll land. Yeah, we'll do it. Kill the mob. A 6th land is actually good because it lets us play the... I think we can ditch the priest. But yeah, the 6th land lets us do the Burning Rune Demon, so it's certainly good enough. I guess the Pick would let us do it too, but that's fine. This gets us our 3rd green for Old Growth Troll as well. I think I'm actually going to equip the Recruiter so they can't really keep the Packmate back. Plus it presents 2 lethal creatures, so that's pretty good. What is... Burning Rune lets me search for 2 other cards, right? Yeah, that's pretty good. So I probably just play Narfi here because it buffs my Recruiter. The fact that I can even play it because of that treasure is pretty insane too. So let's see if they have the Demon Bolt. If they do, we also draw, which is nice. I mean, whatever they target, we get to draw here. This is not the best use of mana, but the fact that it lets me attack with the Recruiter into a Battle Mammoth is pretty good. All right. Yeah. Sure. Kind of odd ordering on that. So I guess we just attack with Narfi. They have 1 card left, and then we'll play the Burning Rune Demon. And we'll search for Lindworm and maybe a Draugr's Helm. Could just do the Packmate. Could do the Vengeful Reaper. All of these are pretty good. Packmate just draws me another card, which is really nice. And it presents lethal damage. That's probably the best. We'll let them choose which one of those they're going to let me get back. That one sort of makes sense, I think, so we'll equip the demon. Pass. So now it's out of squash range too, which is nice. So obviously that worked better for us, but we got a turn 4 elephant, and we're going against an opposing one, so they have a great deck. They have a lot of really big goodies in there too. So we have a lot of rares and mythics and stuff, but they have a lot of powerful stuff too. I actually think the Wither Crown is really good here. Debating the way down now. I don't even know if I want way down. Like the actual threats we care about, Doomscar Titan, Battle Mammoth, Haggy Mob. Way down doesn't even do anything against them. I might be better off going like a Skull Raid route. They have cheap stuff in their deck too. And their stuff has Foretell. That's true. But I also get to draw off Skull Raid. I don't know. I feel like Skull Raid could actually be, even on the draw, decent against them. Maybe we just do a Skull Raid and a Broken Wings. Although that game, they didn't show us anything Broken Wings hits. Huh. They certainly have it in there, but if there's not enough targets, I'm not going to love it. Maybe we just, let's go for the Skull Raid. They have some mid-range expensive stuff we want to be able to deal with. And I think Skull Raid does a good job of reaping value for us. I'm going to keep this hand. I mean, we have Battle Mammoth. We have our white mana for Iron Verdict. We have a Priest to block early beats. This is certainly an acceptable hand. That was a good draw. We'll do the Death Knell Berserker first here. Priest of the Haunted Edge looking good is always a nice sign. I think next turn I'm going to foretell the Battle Mammoth. Yeah, that's really, really good news. So, no green mana from our opponent yet either, which is also nice. It's a turn 4 Mammoth. Wow. All right. Well, we stole round 1. We'll see you round 2. All right, round 2. We'll play first. That is a keep. Good hand, too. Finn into Horizon Seeker. Horizon Seeker can find our white mana, so we can officially cast everything. Finn is just a great card for this deck, too, because early Death Toucher, so it provides us protection. Our mid to late game is phenomenal with what we've got. Story Seeker is good. So we'll probably just, I guess, cast a Seeker and pass. At this point, I'm willing to throw my Horizon Seeker at a Story Seeker and boast to get a white mana and just get into Draugr's Helm range. It's the second time we've seen this. I think they'll probably block anyway. That's fine. We get a boast, which is good. We get our white mana. So do that and foretell. And then we can Draugr's Helm into Lindworm next turn. So ended up having a pretty good turn progression, and in no small part helpful of Horizon Seeker to both fix our mana kill something and let us cast our 5 and 6 drops a little bit better, so that is nice. Alright, Packmate's a good draw too. We can actually cast the Packmate and leave up Iron Verdict. It's good use of mana, because it lets us kill the Valkyrie as well. Kind of like that. Prevents damage. Kills their flyer. But I also like casting Draugr's Helm here. So what's more important? I'm not sure. I think I'm going to do the Helm. Wait, why did they cast it like that? Why would it do that? Oh, I was going to say, I was like, did it just tap all my black mana? I thought for sure. I was like, I hope that's not part of the new algorithm. But no, I had 3 black sources and didn't even realize it. I was like, holy crap. That would have been an auto-tapping nightmare. This seems like a good trade for us, actually. Sure. So, oh, we don't have a second green for Lindworm, do we? Oh, wait, what am I talking about? It's right here. Don't worry. Don't worry about me, guys. My vision is just fine. I promise. Well, they played that Bounding Gold as if they have another Bounding Gold or a removal spell, so we might be getting hit here, but that's okay. We can Verdict the Valkyrie, so that's not a huge deal. Okay. Well, let's figure this out, shall we? So we have 7 lands, 1, 5, 7 Foretell. I like that. Or maybe we cast the Priest. Yeah, that actually makes sense, because then we can prevent damage. I wonder if actually... maybe playing the Verdict on our opponent's turn is better, actually. Yeah. Because otherwise they're going to re-equip the Story Seeker and deal some more damage, I think. They might do that anyway. To get back Raiders card. Not bad. So we'll do the Packmate first. I want to see what we draw. Another land. So we could actually re-equip the Draugr's Helm after attacks, and it prevents them from attacking. Or I could play the Death Knell Berserker. I think we'll just play the Berserker. They can't be in a great position to attack here. We also have Priest of the Haunted Edge, which can kill their Story Seeker. I could actually see the argument of doing that. Then they can't even gain life. Yeah, I think we do that, actually. Because otherwise they could equip it and get it out of range. Now they don't even have 2 blockers for Ravenous Lindworm. I think even if they have Rune of Sustenance here, which I suspect they do, they're still in kind of trouble. They have to be able to deal with the Lindworm. Looks like they're targeting it with something. Even if they can, they did draw exactly what they needed. I still think we're in pretty good shape here. Because we can re-equip the Draugr's Helm. Not quite sure what they're doing there. Now they're just going to die to a re-equip. Alright. So, Broken Wings definitely looking good here. So we want our Broken Wings. They have Bound in Gold, so we want our Village Rights now. This is what I'm talking about in terms of why I don't really like Bound in Gold that much. You still get to interact with them positively, and why Village Rights is so good against it. You don't even have to do it the moment they cast the removal spell. You can just do it whenever you conveniently draw Village Rights. And it just gets you out of that sticky situation, so that's nice. Is Way Down good against them? I think it is. It deals with at least Valkyrie and Story Seeker, and they have multiple Story Seekers. It doesn't deal with Raider's Carve or Master Skald particularly well. I think I could cut at least one Way Down, probably. Maybe two. We'll see. So I don't know what my other cut is. I don't really like Way Down that much anyway, so maybe I can just cut them and never look back and probably still be fine removal-wise between Wither Crown, Verdict, Poison the Cup, Broken Wings. It's not a ton of removal, admittedly, but I don't know if Way Down's going to be good enough. I really don't know if Way Downing Story Seeker is all that valuable. Way Downing Valkyrie is good, but we just brought in the Broken Wings, so I still have an answer for it if I need to kill it. And this answer at least deals with other things too. Yeah, I'm satisfied. I think we're good. Oh yeah, this is a keep. Got a blocker, got a removal. The recruiter looks good. Ooh. Well, now I'm going to bypass the whole priest plan and go straight for 3 mana 4/4. Oh, that's a good draw too, actually. That's cool. So we can go Old Growth Troll into Recruiter. I like that. Coma's Faithful. That's a good one. All right, Finn is pretty good too. I guess the problem with Old Growth Troll, if they have the Bound in Gold, and we know they have multiple Bound in Gold too. Well, let's see here. Might be better to do Finn here, actually. Because if they Bound in Gold that, well, it's tough. I guess we force them to have one of their 2 Bound in Golds. It's not the way I want to do it, but I think at this point we make the best use of our mana. We force them to have something. This is a great trade for us. I mean, I'm absolutely thrilled about this trade. So, yeah, this is just like perfect for us. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. So we can do Recruiter, and Recruiter can bring back Lindworm next turn. That's That's a tough... It's a tough argument. So now we have 6 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can actually Wither Crown the pet. Then we can attack with the Recruiter. And then we can boast back Lindworm. They can pay the life, but we're going to get to play a Lindworm. We don't have a Snowland yet for killing off the Coma's Faithful, but our Lindworm, I think, should be able to hopefully do some work for us. Ideally. Ooh, 2 can play at this Burning Rune Demon game, huh? Well, I'm sure glad we got Broken Wings now. I've expressed this before, but this is really why I hate the Magic Arena algorithm. I think it's an absolutely dreadful algorithm. It matches basically supposedly based on power level of the deck, but I don't believe it does. It just does it based on like cards in the deck. So you just end up playing against opponents who have like the same mythics and rares in their deck. It really is just an absolutely dreadful system. Whoever decided that was a good idea. Maybe it was a good idea in concept, but oof. One of the worst executions I think I've ever seen. Just because it's like, why would I want to build a deck with mythics and then just play against a mirror match of mythics? It really is just awful. I mean, at least our decks aren't the same, but seeing the same mythic after you just played against a deck that had the same mythic, like, that's kind of weird. I don't know what's worse for me here. I guess I'd rather them have the Bound in Gold. Even though it can deal with my creature, I'm going to have to find an answer for the Burning Rune Demon and the Faithful anyway, so this is probably okay. I could have just... I guess I was supposed to be just willing to lose my Recruiter to the Infernal Pet so I could keep my Wither Crown, but I really wasn't anticipating a Burning Rune Demon. So what can we do here? I guess we can play the Packmate, but I don't want to cast it like that. I guess we go land, Packmate. Yeah, I guess I can attack with the Recruiter too, because we have the Jarl. Alright, I guess we just attack then. And we play the Packmate because we want to find well, something better than that. I guess we play the Priest in case I rip a Snow Mana, but they probably are going to equip the Faithful. Could do the Old Growth Troll and just spit that out now, but I might want that extra mana. I still have mana to cast Ravenous Lindworm. I guess I do the Priest. Well, I need to push damage through as well because they're going to be attacking. This is tough. Alright, I guess I'm doing the Old Growth Troll. I don't have to do it at a sorcery speed, right? There's so much text on this card, I can't even tell. No. Sure. It's also interesting that this one creates a tapped one, but the land, actually, the land version of this that makes a troll and blows up a land creates an untapped one. I've always thought that's kind of weird. So I guess we can get in for 10 here. And then we'll cast the Lindworm so we don't die. Alright, still not dead. It's a pretty crazy attack, yeah. Definitely shouldn't be attacking with the Infernal Pet. I mean, it ups our chance of winning, but they definitely don't want to do that. Maybe they just have follow-up plays so they don't care. Well, Verdict is cool. I wish it saved us here. We can't cast it anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Can I bring anything back? I mean, I can bring back Old Growth Troll. I don't have the mana to recast it. I do have the mana to cast Draugr's Helm and equip it. But I don't think that's lethal. Maybe if I had my Lindworm, it would be. Yeah, just not enough tools to be lethal here. So I don't know if it's worth showing the Draugr's Helm. All right. I think we'll just pass. Go to game 3 here. So, do I want to do Skull Raid against them as well? Well, they have stuff to get their stuff back. But they also have, I mean, they have a higher curve too. They have Burning Rune Demon, which is a good one to get rid of. They've got Master Scald. We could keep them off lands. Maybe Skull Raid is better. What did I not like that game? There was something I didn't like. Iron Verdict. I don't think we need to splash for Iron Verdict against this opponent. Even though it does kill some of their things, I think I'd almost rather just have them discard. And that way we can make our mana base a little bit better too. Like we can probably bring in another forest, I think. Well, because we already have 8 black, but we need the triple green. Yeah, I could bring in another forest because we also want the double green for the Battle Mammoth. So then we're not splashing white anymore. We still have enough snow. Is there a way to fit another Skull Raid in here? Or should I just not even bother and just be satisfied? Probably just be satisfied. We are removal light, but we've got Wither Crown, we've got Broken Wings, Poison the Cup. So we have some strong removal spells. And Jarl helps too against bigger creatures. I think I'm going to have to be satisfied with this. Yeah, it's a good hand. We've got Foretell into Cast It. Building towards that Narfi. So we'll do this, see if they have the Bounding Gold. This isn't a zombie, right? No, Angel Cleric, okay. I've already got 2 Snowlands too for Narfi, which is nice. I think I'm willing to make this trade. I mean, I can Wither Crown that, but I don't want them getting tokens either. Ooh, now we have 3 snow for Narfi, which is nice. And we can go Narfi into Burning Rune Demon, which is also nice, so I like that. Packmate's a good draw. Let's do Narfi first. Although if they have Bounding Gold... No, let's just do Narfi. This is fine because we have zombies in our deck. And we still have the Village Rites. We haven't drawn it yet, if they have the Bounding Gold, but we know it's in there, so it's fine. We also have Wither Crown in case they have an opposing Burning Rune Demon. But for now, cast the big demon. I'm sure my opponent's like, what? I've got one of those too, and it's mythic. How did that happen? Answer is... algorithms. So we'll do Ravenous Lindworm. We could do Old Growth Troll. Do we have 3 green? We have 2 green only currently. So perhaps something else would be wiser. Could do Lindworm and Battle Mammoth. That way we just get a bomb either way. Yeah, I kind of like that. Could have gotten a removal, but we already have Wither Crown, so I'd rather just get 2 bombs. And if I'm my opponent, yeah, I mean, they're both super dangerous, so I understand. Could have actually gotten Village Rites to draw 2 cards and get rid of Narfi back to our graveyard and bring it back. That would have actually been pretty decent, now that I think about it. I think I'm going to take 4 here. Like, I could trade, but I have Wither Crown, so I'd probably rather do that, probably. Or just offer a Packmate to it. Sure. They got a lot of lifelink going, I'll give them that. This isn't just flying in lifelink, huh? Alright, well, let's get in for 6. So we can go Packmate, I think, to offer up to Faithful. Oh, Broken Wings. That was a good one, except we don't have the green. Well, I can use my Broken Wings on a few things. And my Wither Crown. So I can Wither Crown now. Could do it on Furia. Yeah. I think I'm okay with that because I have the Broken Wings, basically. Let's see if they pay the life. Because they get to draw extra cards, so it's probably worth it. Could have done it on the Faithful, I guess. But that's okay. I just didn't want them gaining a bunch of life. I'm fine with this trade. So we lost Kolvori, Death Knell Berserker, and Jarl. That's fine. So we can at least take out their demon. I mean, I can also blow up Bounding Gold, I guess, but don't really want to do that. So we'll see what they name. Probably Bounding Gold and Master Scald again, I would guess. Maybe a Scent of the Worthy. Not exactly sure. Ruined Crown and Bounding Gold. Well, they get to draw off Ruined Crown, so I guess I'd rather them have Bounding Gold. So now we have 8 mana. So I guess we'll just attack with Burning Rune Demon, and we're gonna Broken Wings their Burning Rune Demon. So I guess we'll play Finn for now and pass. All right. Well, this is pretty bad for us. So I guess I had my opportunity to kill Burning Rune Demon, but I wasn't anticipating them. Guess they can take a way down. It's an interesting choice. Why do it on there instead of the actual equipment? It doesn't really matter. Like, I can attack, but then they don't even have to Bounding Gold the demon. Not that it matters. They're going to do it anyway, but... I mean, our deck had outs for Bounding Gold. We just didn't draw it. And I thought we actually drew really well, too, but we basically... I think we had a chance if they didn't have the demonic gifts there. I didn't play around demonic gifts, so... I guess my bad. I don't remember seeing it in games 1 and 2 at all, but all right, we'll see for round 3. All right, round 3, we'll play first. Yeah, I guess it's a keep. It's a lot of lands, but we'll try it. I think we actually want to start with the forests in case we draw like Old Growth Troll into another forest or something like that. Ah, Narfi. Well, that's cool, because we can actually cast Narfi. No snow to bring him back, but that's okay. Alright, I guess we'll ditch a... We have double green. I don't think we have... No, we do have double black. I'll still ditch the swamp. So we'll play another forest once again in case we draw the old growth troll, so I can cast that. Here I guess we'll ditch the forest. Could ditch the way down. I think I'll do way down instead. I think I'm actually going to not foretell the Iron Verdict in case they have like a Skull Raid or something. So that way I can discard Forest and Iron Verdict, keep my Narfi. Alright, Seeker's not bad, but let's get Narfi down now. Oh, that's a nice draw. Let's get the pack mate. We've only got 2 cards left. Oh, that's good. Arctic Tree Line, I guess technically lets us cast Verdict, so we should probably get that down. It also gives us a snow land. Well, it's going to be a problem. So we have Jarl here. That's pretty good. Yeah. Let's see how we want to do this. So we'll attack with Packmate and Narfi. Alright, that's cool. So we can do kill that, deal 1 to the Shadow Sage, Jarl it. It's a nice last card to have. And then we'll Verdict, Foretell, and pass. Exile, pretty good. Can't get it back now, although I guess we were still quite a few snowlands away from getting it back. Recruiter's nice. We can get back our Packmate. I like that. So we can attack with Jarl here. They could, I guess, block with Sculptor and Jaspera Sentinel. Or just their bow creature. But either way, yeah, maybe it's better to play the Recruiter. Try and get back our Packmate and trade off our Recruiter for something. Can't play the Seeker. Yeah, I guess we pass. I mean, I could force them to re-equip the bow, but they'd still have the mana to do that, plus use the Nexus, so I don't think we want to do that. So I can recruit and then get back the packmate and then play a Seeker, I guess. I mean, we have plenty of bombs we can find here, so it should be fine. So, guess we'll kill the 2/2. Back our packmate. We can cast everything in our deck at this point, so... I mean, I could force them to once again re-equip the bow, but I'd rather get the 2/2 body off the board, I think. So here, we probably just block here, I think. Alright, the things we lost aren't that important, and things they lost are way more important, I think, so... So we can Wither Crown. I don't think that's what we're looking for right now, so let's get the packmate. Snow Swamp, probably okay to play here. They do have a lot of discard, though. I mean, Snowlands are still helpful to us. They can't get Narfi back anymore, but could do something with Priest of the Haunted Edge, possibly. Would I rather use a Wither Crown on a Coma's Faithful or just block with the Berserker? Probably block with the Berserker. I don't want to use an Iron Verdict on a 2/3 either. Alright, well... Priest can currently... not kill much, I guess. Probably rather have it as a blocker. Plenty of great draws here. I guess we really want the Burning Rune Demon the most, but... I'm hoping when I block this Faithful, we don't lose all of our bombs. Because I'll trade it for a Horizon Seeker and be okay with that. Our Horizon Seeker can't even block their Maskwood Nexus tokens anyway, so it's totally a fine trade. Alright, so yeah, we'll block with the Seeker here. Alright. No Mammoth, no Burning Rune Demon. Alright. We lost a couple goodies, but didn't lose the cards that I was most worried about, so that's fine. I guess we'll sandbag this forest. I guess they can equip their Elderleaf Mentor now. And that might put me in a position where, well, at that point I probably just use an Iron Verdict on it. All right. I think we still sandbag lands. Plays around Skull Raid. And at this point, we're just basically waiting for our Burning Rune Demon. I guess the Elven Bow actually does a pretty good job of... well, that's cool. Can find legends. Huh. I think I'm going to Wither Crown the Faithful here. What other legends can I find? I can find the Psycha. I don't have the mana to cast it. I do. I'm actually just red mana short. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we lost our Burning Rune Demon. That's too bad. I kind of missed... Oh, wait. How did it die? I totally missed it. Oh, they just paid it. That makes sense. That's a way to do it. We have more legends to find, right? Can't find Narfi. We have a Psycha basically only? Because we lost Finn? Alright. Well, maybe we don't have that many legends to find. Could kill something with Way Down. I don't think it does much, though. So, we'll bring in the Broken Wings. Probably once again bring out Way Down. But this is actually good for me because it's reinforcing to me why I don't like Way Down as a card. I had a bad feeling about it in general, and I've taken it out in all 3 matches. I don't think it's a very good card. I don't really like it. And situational removal in general, not my bag. I don't want to say that's like without exception, but it certainly does seem that way. I mean, there's... Even if I were to cast this as Prismatic Bridge... I don't think there's enough gas in the tank of my 6 cards to do anything here. So I think we'll probably... Let me see if there's even a card that could possibly win me the game here. I don't think there is. No, I think we'll go to the next game. So... we'll bring in the Broken Wings. I think we can just slam dunk out the Way Downs. We'll bring in Broken Wings. I could do Skull Raid, because their Disciples are actually good against us. They have a lot of Coma's Faithful, too. They have 3 Skimfar Shadow Sages. Wow, their deck is sweet. I really like their deck a lot. They have Raise the Draugr, too, to get value from their graveyard. That's going to be challenging. And we don't really have any evasion, and our fatties really can't get by their little dudes too effectively either. Do I do Dogged Pursuit? Or do I do Skull Raid? Kind of want to do Dogged Pursuit. I feel like we can block their little dudes. Don't want to do Iron Verdict either, to be honest. We'll probably ditch that. Maybe just go on the Dogged Pursuit plan. As funny as that is, I mean, we had a stalemated game there. So we'll bring in another green mana, probably. Or maybe Do we bring in another black since we're bringing in 2 more black spells? Probably not. Let's do the green just for that. The chance of that turn 3 Old Growth Troll, plus we have a Psyche to help fix. So I guess we'll try the Dogged Pursuit plan and see how that works. All right, we'll play first. That is a keep. I think we'll probably play the Berserker to protect ourselves, because we're really not doing like a beatdown plan anyway. And I guess I ditch probably Jarl if they disciple us here. Not that Jarl's bad, it's just I want the lands and I want to be able to cast Vengeful Reaper too, so well, probably go Vengeful Reaper here and pass. And if they cast another Disciple, I probably ditch the Poison the Cup, just because I need to build towards this Burning Rune Demon. I feel like Burning Rune Demon's one of our kind of few ways to win here. I'm willing to trade Berserker for a Faithful. If they attack with everything, I probably eat the Sentinel. Alright, we lost stuff that wasn't too important to us. Draugr's Helm would have been a good draw, but this is still certainly fine. That's like the least of our worries now. I don't think I've ever been so happy to see a Broken Wings. Especially since we can get our Reaper back now, which is kind of cool. Guess I should have noted our opponent's behind on lands. Sure. I think we're not going to cast the Wither Crown. I want to sandbag for Elderfang Disciple shenanigans here. Alright, I probably do Poison the Cup just to guarantee we get our land draw. I think that's probably the best. They don't have a Snowland, so I might actually kill the Jaspera Sentinel. Alright, so we'll take our swamp here so we can cast the demon. And then we'll search up so we do have enough green. We can do Lindworm and Battle Mammoth again, I guess. Or it could do Old Growth Troll, but no, we'll do Lindworm and Battle Mammoth. Honestly, you just get the 2 bombs. I mean, that makes sense. You kind of lose one of your win cons, but you gain another win con. To me, it seems kind of worth it. Looks like they're doing Raise the Draugr. I'm not too overly concerned about that. They've got to find an answer for Burning Rune Demon, so that's fine. We still have some powerful stuff, I think, yet to find in here, too. Which is nice. pick is a good draw, so yeah, we'll do this. I guess I could actually equip the Lindworm, huh? Then they just block with the Disciple. Let's just do the Demon. And we'll play a Packmate. Psycha. Well, got we have the means to cast the Prismatic Bridge now, so I probably hold off on a Psycha and go for the bridge because the pick actually lets us do that. All right, this gives them the means to block for a while, but it's okay. Oh, now we're just that's kind of cool. Now we're just one away. We need to find that red mana. I wonder if I equip the Lindworm. I probably do. So, kill all their guys here. This also gives them, makes them lose blocking targets. All right, what we lost really wasn't that bad, so I'm going to hold on to a Psycha here, I think. I don't know. I guess I'll equip the Packmate. I'm not sure if it matters. Another Raise the Draugr, maybe? Sure. How many cards do we have left? 12? Okay. And they have 14. We lost a Dogged Pursuit, but that's it. Sure. So I think we just go pick on Demon. So we have blue, white, black, green, red, so we can do the bridge. And I guess we'll play Finn. Makes sense. Oh, they didn't even... They weren't even interested, huh? All right. I guess they still get another turn out of this, so... So I guess we'll play Kolvori. And... Got 9 cards left. What happens to the rest of the cards? Good, they go on the bottom. As long as I don't lose them, then it's okay. Priest of the Haunted Edge. So we're still land shy here. And they have 10 cards left, huh? This has Trample. They're at 2 life. So I can equip the pick on the troll. And I can attack here, here, and here. If they triple block, I probably just kill the Shadow Sage, attach my Old Growth Troll, and then be able to move it. I've only got 7 cards though, so maybe we just lose to my own Prismatic Bridge now that I think about it. Oh, no idea why it was waiting for me. That's weird. I could have sworn it wasn't. So I think I actually maybe just milled myself out. I'm not sure. Because then Prismatic Bridge is going to go off, and then I'm going to have to draw for a turn, and then I think it's over. So I guess I just lost to consecutive Raise the Draugrs. Yeah, with the whatever they're called things. The Coma's Faithfuls. Interesting way to lose. I wasn't anticipating that. And I don't have a way to bring Narfi back because I don't have snow mana. Cool if I did. Oh wait, I don't die? Interesting. Well, I don't have the snow resources to do anything here, and they're at 8 life, so I suppose that does it. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. Ended up going 1-2. Really like this deck a lot. It's probably one of the better decks I've drafted in the entire format. Certainly the most bomb-heavy deck I've drafted in the format. All right. We'll see you for the next one.